Alright, this is Chilimeat. Hi, how you doing? I'm from Unknown Skies. I am showing you guys the playfield structure regen mod by Mortlath, so you guys can see how this thing works. Now, basically what we have going on here is we've got a couple of fuel depots on the planet. We've also got mining facilities, ammunition depots, and oxygen depots hidden in PvP. Now, what this means is that if you take that core right there and replace it with your own, you will get an income. The income ranges. Some of them you get like 20 ore every hour, or 20 of several different ores every hour, or you'll get some fuel every hour, or oxygen, or different ammunitions, or there's all kinds of things that you can collect. You can set it to whatever. The config file is pretty straightforward. It's pretty nice. You can set it to multiple IDs. You do have to pre-generate the structures. So what we did was we wiped the playfields. Well, actually, we rebuilt our entire map for this. Redid our PvP area, redid everything. If you look here, this is our entire map right now. We've got the vanilla sectors, we've got some custom sectors, and then we've got the little ring for PvP here. PvP planet, the whole bit. Now, you'll notice that if you look at the description on all of these, CV entry is set to false, and the production says ammunition, fuel, and ore. Now what this means is you've got ammunition factories, you've got fuel depots, and you've got mining facilities on this planet. We're currently on Nefarious. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type the /income command, and it says right now I have no income available. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take this core, we're going to blow it out, we're going to pop in our own core, and if you look here, we just took a fuel depot, and its production rate is 50 per hour. So every hour we'll get 50 fuel, which are the fusion cells, and we'll get this all day. Now right now I don't have any income. In an hour, which we're not going to do in the video, when you type in that command, it'll pop up a box similar to this, and you'll have fuel in there, and you'll have permanent access to this box as long as you keep income in it. So as long as you don't take it out, you'll permanently have access to the box, and you've got a faction bank. Anybody in your faction can access that box, one at a time, of course, anywhere in our galaxy. So if they're clear off on Akua, and you're down here in PvP, they can ship you ore, and you can ship them whatever they need. Fuel, oxygen, ammunition, whatever's available in your depots. It works out to be a nice little trade. But yeah, that's the first feature I wanted to show you. This is the oxygen, or the fuel depot. You'll notice it's got our little faction tag on it there, HVK. Now we're gonna go and check out, let's see here, that's PV Patrol, Fuel Depot, Ammunition Factory, there we go. We'll get a look at the Ammunition Factory here. This is the Ammunition Factory. When you go to one of these and take it, you'll get ammunition dumped to you. Now what's on the LCD is not accurate, but it is a sample. This one, the original one, gave pistol, minigun, and projectile ammunition at 100 per hour of each. Now you'll notice when you get in here, it shows the core. Again, all you got to do is knock out the core, put your own core in, and in an hour, you'll get a dump of income. It will actually show you on the top right-hand side here a message when you get income. It's pretty cool. So that's the first feature I wanted to show you, is everything in PvP. And I think we also have a mining facility here, so I'll show you the mining facility as well if I can find it. Fuel depot, mining facility, there it is. So this is the mining facility. It's the default one you get in the game, with some changes to it. You'll notice this is Core Industries instead of the default that it comes with. This one also has LCD panels on it as well. It tells you, it gives you a production rate of 50 per hour of Zescosium and Erestrum. This is, again, not 100% accurate. Any one of these facilities can produce anywhere from 2 different ore types to 12 different ore types. Just depends on which one you capture. and it is entirely luck of the draw. So anyways, there's that. We also have other features available here at Unknown Skies. One of them is the Discord bridge. You'll notice that when we chat in here, we get them in Discord, and when we chat in Discord, you can see it in game. This is something that's actually coming to Empyrion's admin helper before too much longer. Now, couple other things here. This is our sector map. You notice we have these little yellow stars in here. These are instances. All the white spaces are defaults that come with default multiplayer. All of the green ones have start planets on them. The start planets reset every Friday. The moons reset on the 1st and 15th of every month. Now you'll also notice that we have hubs floating around here, including the Central Trade Hub. Now, when you start, you get the ability to select the Central Trade Hub as a start. It takes you to multiple portals. The first dev video I released showed you that. We'll go ahead and we'll revisit it here after I'm done with this map. You'll also notice that some of these trade hubs have a fleet shipyard located at 000 at the connected warp hub. So if we went to Core Industries, we would see that shipyard, and we've got a mod getting ready to release, mods made by Mortlath, that'll allow you to buy fleet ships that are manufactured for your origin. So if you're in Core, you get access to specialty mining SVs with HV mining lasers on them for something like 50 million credits. You can also get command carriers, logistics ships, specialty attack ships, CVs that are strong on planet, SVs that are strong in space, all kinds of crazy stuff. And of course, they're specialized to your origin. So if you're a pirate, you get things that are really good at getting in there, knocking them out quick, and taking their stuff for, taking out the little sick ones. You're not going to be able to take on a Terran Corp ship, or even a Chronolesian ship, but you'll definitely be able to take out somebody from Dallas Trading or Core Industries. Dallas Trading gets a hold of trade ships. Explorers get ships specifically for exploring, and Neutral gets some specialty ships of their own, usually heavy armored ships that they don't have any special attacks, but they are heavily defended, like SVs with CV armor. It's pretty cool. So that's that. Let me go in here and we're gonna TT2 the local trade hub. Oh, Central Trade Hub. Keep forgetting we changed the name of that. Give me a second here. Okay. Now we're here in Central Trade Hub. We are going to use the command TT and map so that we can just shift right click and teleport to the location. Now the first thing you'll notice when you land here the first time is that you start up here in the cryogen lab. You wake up over there, matter of fact, about in this spot here, and you come over here and you see that it tells you where to go. Please use the teleporter pad to proceed to the equipment bay. And the equipment bay is located down here. You get teleported to this teleporter, you come down here, you hit this, you get your stuff, and you get to move on. Down the elevator you go. Now when you get to the bottom of the elevator, you'll notice that there are screens around that tell you where you're going to. If we go through here, going towards Taladar, you'll notice that Taladar and Sienna are the portals here, and they're blue. They will take you directly to those starter planets. You'll also notice when you turn around that the Trade District NPC vendors are available, and that is in our vendor promenade that's down in the bottom. Now, our vendor promenade has vendors for medical, has vendors for recruiting, has vendors for weapons and ammo. It has vendors all over the place. It's pretty cool. And you can buy, sell, and trade at all these vendors. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the tour. Oh, I was going to show you planets too. We have a lot of custom planets as well. Let's go check those out. We're going to hit our map here. And we're going to check out some custom planets. Might as well since we're recording. Let's go check out Aramani. Now, when you first land on Aramani, you'll not see all this. You'll notice that it's covered by this really foggy haze. This is a different planet type. It is an Icy Tundra Planet. It's a pretty cool planet. And you'll notice when you dip into the fog that you can't see very far in front of you. You'll be able to see the mountain you're going down. Creatures will be very hard to find, let alone see coming at you. And some of the holes are really, really deep. There are some ridiculously deep areas. You can't see your way out. You can barely see the sun. It's a tundra. It's a very foggy, crazy place. And like I said, when I say they're deep, I mean they're deep. It's very difficult to navigate this place. Mostly because of the fog and the creatures. The creatures aren't super dangerous, but they're enough that you have to worry about them a little bit just due to the fog. Now another planet that we have in here, in our nice little area, is Jorda. Jorda is a shattered planet. We're going to go to Jorda next, so you can check that out. Now it has these deep holes that are filled with fog. At night, that is black fog. You literally can't see anything down there. You'll notice the surface of this planet is really freaking hot. We'll go inside one of these fog holes here. And you'll see that the fog holes have water in them. It's basically steam that builds up inside of them. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat planet. I like it. You'll notice it doesn't have much for plant life. Excuse me. Doesn't have much for plant life. Doesn't have a whole lot for creatures on it. There are creatures floating around though, so do be careful. Let's go check out the next planet. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking in the map. It's cool from space too. It's a pretty neat planet. Alright, Slovankai. It's an iron core planet. I notice it's got a fog over it as well. This is a series of foggy planets that are in this sector. The water's very red. Again, because it's iron cored. And you'll notice there's quite a bit of water. There's little outcroppings and islands, and it's a very interesting place. At least I think so. It's also heavily radiated. And you'll notice on the map, you have some very large iron deposits here. It is an iron core planet, so it has a lot of iron. It's also very cool looking from space, I guess. So that's the first series of planets. Kratos 1 is a lava planet. Kratos 2 is a barren planet. Kratos 1 has hot water deposit pockets. It's pretty cool. Let's go check out... Ah, there it is, Luminos. It is one of the luminescent planets. It is also a specialty planet type. It is part of the Darkness series of planets. It never sees daylight. And the whole planet surface is luminescent. It's pretty neat. It's got a little bit of water on it. It's got some grass on it. It's got some spiders and stuff. It's definitely a hard planet to survive in, especially if you don't have a ship or a really potent HV coming along with you. Now, a couple of things you'll notice. is all of our descriptions tell you whether there's facilities present that produce. Tells you whether you can enter them with a CV for the most part. We still have to finish fixing some of our descriptions. The hubs will tell you about their fleet shipyards and where they're located. You'll notice some of the planets you can't enter with CVs, some of them you can. PvP, all of the ones that have those facilities on them reject CVs. Why? CVs are really useless in PvP on planet, so we don't bother. Solo PvPing for those is going to be very difficult, and we don't intend on people solo taking them, so it is pretty cool. Now, a couple other things that we have is we have a send mail command. So if you type /send, we'll go slow for slowpoke. We'll send him mail. We're going to send him 10 fusion cells, tell it to process it, and then if he types in the /inbox command, you'll see that he's able to get the mail. So that's another feature. We also have a /find command that works when you're not in PvP. It will not find PvP players, by the way. So if we find Slow, it'll tell us that Slow is in Dalos orbit and give us his coordinates. It's pretty cool. We also have a vote reward command. So every time somebody votes, they can come in here, they can type in vote reward, and it'll tell you if you have no unclaimed voting rewards found, or it'll open up a box similar to the backpack I showed you that'll bring up the voting rewards. You get 10,000 credits per day for voting, and you get either 10 or 50 of the fusion cell packs. I can't remember which. I want to say it's 10, but for free for a couple minutes of your time, it's a great prize. We also have auto miner enabled. If you go to chat, you can type CB, or no, AM, question mark, and you can find out all the commands for the auto miner. We also have chatbot enabled, so CB, question mark, will give you all the commands for the chatbot. We also have a pretty good amount of players most days. And we have a really good group. Everybody's really helpful. We have several admins that are always on staff. We have remote users that have direct access to the server, handful. We also have me, the server owner, Chilimeat. I'm here 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for the most part. I do take days off, though. We pay attention to updates. We pay attention to bugs. We tell people when there's problems we can't solve. We do report bugs to Elion as often as possible, and Elion gets back to us once in a while. Most of the time they don't. We work with a lot of other servers. You'll notice when you join our Discord channel that there's several server owners that also come here and ask questions or have information, or we have our own group that we share information within. A couple of partner servers we're friendly with. We just trade miscellaneous things with them. Like, we have several modders that work with all of us. We have several players that do admin in between us all. We're trying to improve the overall quality of the game for players so that you don't have so many problems across so many servers. Because right now a lot of these servers are very problematic and are very anti-competitive, which is great for a well-developed game, but for something like this, it's very alpha. And every day we have ships disappear. Every day we have, miscellaneous problems. Right now we got faction bugs that are happening across the board, and I'm having to teach administrators how to solve those problems in different ways than we used to, because, well, there's new bugs. There's also new tools, thanks to Rexus and Jascha at HWS. They've done a heck of a lot for the community and continue to do more. It's a good game. It's got a pretty friendly community for the most part, and I hope to see you guys in game. I hope you enjoy my videos. I know I kind of suck at this, but understand I haven't been creating these videos for very long. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the survey if you come to play, and you guys take it easy.